We're just waiting for a few more people to join and then we'll get started. Is it nice and cold where you are, Anne?
It's a bit nippy, been for a walk.
Yes, oh nice. Morning, Uva. Okay, beautiful. We might as well get started. So we're just going to step side to side on the spot and do some arm circles to start off with. Good. So we're going to do 3 warm-up exercises today. We're going to be working at 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Beautiful. And we may draw circles the other way now, backwards. Nice fast steps from side to side. Are you ready, Uva?
Right.
Okay, 2, 1, beautiful, stay there, just a little break. Now we're going to go into 5 knee-ups and then into a squat and 5 knee-ups on the other side. So we're going to get started. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, into a squat, then 5 on the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then try and get your hand to touch your knee also. Doing your own pace is what feels comfortable this morning. It's nice and cold, so we want to try and get nice and warm. Try and make it a nice deep squat too. Got 10 to go. 2 and 1, beautiful. So now we're going to go into some seal jacks. So we're jumping on the spot, clapping our hands in the middle of our chest. If that's too much, you can just step from side to side and do a clap. Okay, let's go. We're on for 40. Good job, over halfway. And really clap those hands together. In 2, 1, beautiful. We're going to go back to the start. So just walking on this spot, side to side, arm circles. We're back on in 2, 1, let's go. Okay, we're halfway, let's change direction, go backwards or forwards. Try and pick up the pace for the last few seconds. In 2, 1, beautiful. Now going back to our 5 high knees into squat, 5 high knees the other side. Gonna get ready in 2, 1, we're back on, let's go. Good job, try and get that hand to touch your knee. And to go. Good job, 2, 1. Nice work, going back to the seal jacks. Okay, let's go. Either stepping or jumping with this one. Hands in line with your chest, clapping in front. 15 to go. Now leave it at. 2, 1, beautiful. Last lap, and we've got one more round to go. Those, is everyone starting to feel nice and warm?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, so it's back to walking from side to side with our arm circles. Good job. Let's change direction, those ones. Try and make those steps a little bit faster for the last few. All the way. 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay, we're going back to our knees, to our squats. Getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2. Try and squat down nice and low, nice and deep. That's right, guys, we're over halfway. Last reps now. In 2, 1, beautiful.
Sorry,
Good
Carly.
morning for those who just joined. We're just on our last exercise. We're going to do some seal jacks, jumping in and out or stepping from side to side, clapping. Just pick the level that feels comfortable for you. Nice work, guys. We've got 10 to go. All the way. In 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay, so that's a warm up. Sorry this morning about the guys with the password. And we're now going to go into our exercises now. So same as normal, we're working in 2 pods. Pod 1 has 4 exercises and pod 2 will have 3 today. So I'll just get you guys marching on the spot. You can do some high knees if you want to try and keep that heart rate up while I'll explain what we're going to do. So we're going to need the weights or your cans with this one today. I'm going to get you lying on your back. And we're going to go into chest press, but with a double pulse down the bottom. So your elbows are going to want to touch the ground. If you want to progress this one, legs in tabletop for me. Then I'm going to get you to turn around on all 4s. Now one hand's going to be on the ground, the other's going to be holding the weight. You're going to go into a row, so your arm's going to go in line with your back. Kicking back, so we're working the tri muscles, coming back in line with chest and rowing down. We're going to be doing 5 of these on each arm, swapping over. If you want to progress this one, up on toes for me. Then I want you rolling back onto your back, hands just resting under your bottom, legs in tabletop for me, so knees stacked over hips, toes to the sky, and extending one leg out at a time. If you want to progress with this one, you're going to do doubles today. Now, the higher your feet stay, the easier it is. The lower your feet are, the harder it's going to be. And then jumping up, we're going to hold the weights, palms facing the sky, locking in your elbows, starting out in front, coming out to the side, and back in. We're going to do some weighter exercises. So this is going to work the shoulder, especially the rotator cuffs. So have nice soft knees with that one. Okay, is everyone okay with that?
Yep.
Beautiful. Okay, we're going to get started. So we're working at 40 seconds today, 20 seconds off, 3 laps around. So I'll get you all to jump down on the ground and and we'll get started. Okay, let's go, guys. So chest press to start off with a double pulse, so pulsing down the bottom. If you want to progress, lift your legs up for me. Good job, guys. We've got 10 to go. Try and get those elbows to touch the ground. Nice straight forearms in 2, 1. Beautiful. Rolling over, we're going to go into our row, into our try kick back. So with this one, just make sure one hand's down on the ground and you're holding the other weight in your hand. Rolling straight up, kicking back, bring back in line with chest and rolling back down. Okay, so let's get ready. Let's go. We're working for 40. Let's do 5 on each side. Make sure you're bracing your core too by sucking your belly button up to spine. And if you want to progress this one, come up on your toes. Really squeezing that shoulder blade when you're rowing. Swapping arms. Nearly there. In 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to come back onto our back. So rolling over. We're going to be legs in tabletop. Hands just resting just underneath our bottom or out to the side. And you can either do single leg extensions or double, whatever feels comfortable. Let's go. With this one, try and have a nice flat back, so it's like your belly button to spine. Keep those toes pointed to the sky. $20 to go. Head should be resting flat on the ground. All the way, last reps. In 2, 1. Beautiful. Jumping up, guys. We're going to go into our shoulder work. So grabbing our cans, standing feet shoulder apart, nice soft knees, locking in your elbows. So your elbows aren't going to leave your side with this one. And it's just bring your hands in and out. Okay, let's get ready. In 2, 1. Let's go. Now, when you're coming back, really try and focus on squeezing your shoulder blades together. So imagine that a pencil's running down your spine. You want it to stay there. So nice big squeeze. A nice proud chest with this one too. Good job. It's looking good, guys. Try and have a nice long neck. Try not to scrunch the shoulders. Relax them in 2, 1. Beautiful. Coming back down to the ground onto our second lap. Going back to the chest press. So we're going to be doing 2 more rounds. So feet on the ground, the legs in tabletop, whatever feels comfortable today. Let's go. Looking good, guys. You can make that little pulse as big or as small as you like. Last reps. 2, 1. Perfect. Rolling on over onto your knees and hands. Going back into the row, into the kick back. How's everyone going? Okay? Okay, make sure your knees are stacked in line with your hips, hands in line with shoulders. Let's go, 5 on each side, rowing up, kicking straight back. Now with this one, just make sure that your eyesight is at the front of your mat, so you're not straining your neck. Good job, we've got 10 to go. Make sure you're sucking belly button up to spine in 2, 1, beautiful. Rolling back over onto your back, into our abdominal work. Okay, let's start to get ready in 2, 1. Let's start those leg extensions. They can be singles or doubles. Make sure your back is nice and flat on the ground. Should hopefully start to feel a little bit of a burn in your lower abdominals. We've got 5 to go, nearly there. 2, 1, beautiful. Jumping up for me, grabbing your weights. We're going to go back into the shoulder work. Sustaining feet shoulder width apart, nice soft knees. Locking in those elbows, palms to the sky. In 2, 1, let's go. Opening and closing. Looking good, we've got 20 to go. Try and keep those elbows locked by your side. Last reps now. 2, 1, beautiful. Coming down to the ground for our last lap now. Let's start to get ready. In 2, 1, let's go. Don't forget that pulse. Nice work, guys. We've got 15 left. Stay with it, nearly there. In 2, 1, good job. Turning over. Also with this one, make sure you're bracing your core, sucking belly button up to spine. Okay, let's go. With those kickbacks, make sure that your arms straight beside your back. Good job, we're just over halfway now. Last 10 here. Pump out those last reps. 2, 1, beautiful. Putting the cans to the side, let's roll onto our backs. Okay, let's get ready for the leg extensions in 2, 1, let's go. Good job, guys. Halfway. Keep those legs moving. You're nearly there. 10 to go. Last reps in 2, 1. Beautiful. Jumping up. Grabbing those weights. Going to go back into the waders. Okay, in 2, 1, let's go. Opening and closing. Focusing on squeezing those shoulder blades together. Looking good. 15 left. Last ones now. In 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Nice work, guys. So that's the first pod done. So I'll just get you marching on the spot for me, swinging those arms while I'll explain the next 3 exercises. So with the next set, we're going to be focusing on the lower body this time. So we're still going to be working at the same work to rest ratios, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So with our first exercise, you can hold the weights or you can do it weightless, it's up to you, but we're going to be doing a nice wide sumo squat. So feet are wider than your hips, toes can be out on an angle or weight in heels, squatting down, driving out those knees and then extending straight up, squeezing those glutes. So if you want, you can just hold the weights at your chest, but if you would like to progress this exercise, you can hold your arms straight down in front of you. And as we squat down and then we extend up, you're going to go into an upright row. So elbows come nice and high, they're higher than your wrist, and you bring the weights to your chest with that one. So pick the level that feels comfortable for you. Then we're coming down onto the ground on our elbow or our hand. I'm going to prefer my elbow for this one. Our knee closest to the ground is bent. Our other one is nice and straight. Now our hips are going to be square for this one, so we really want to roll them in, and we're going to do some leg lifts on either side. So I'll let you know when you're halfway through, but really focus on having your hips nice and square, so rolling them forward. And then our last one, down on the ground. Now you can use your weights for this one also. We're going into a glute bridge hold, so make sure your feet are nice and close to bottom. Holding up there, squeezing your glutes, all your weight is in your shoulders. And then if you would like, you can add an arm pulse to that one. Okay, is everyone okay with those ones? Yep. Beautiful, okay. We're just on a little break and we'll get started. So keep just marching on the spot. We've got 10 seconds until we start again. So we're going to start off with our sumo squats and we're going to be doing 3 rounds. Okay, in 2, 1, let's get ready. Feet nice and wide, squatting down, driving out those knees, keeping a proud chest. If you want, you can do the upright row. Just make sure that the cans are coming only to your chest and your elbows up nice and high. Looking good, guys. We've got 15 to go. And if that seems to be hurting your shoulders, guys, you can just do 2 punches when you reach the top. Okay, we're having little breaks, so we're coming back to the ground. Position yourself on the side. We're going into our leg raises. So either on your elbow or your hands, whatever feels comfortable. I prefer elbow. Okay, let's go. Now your pulses can be big or little, whatever feels comfortable. You can even do a few low ones and then a high one. We just really want to get a burn in those glutes. Okay, swapping sides. Make sure those hips are nice and square. Hopefully you're starting to feel a bit of a burn. In 2, 1, beautiful. Staying down on the ground, we're going to go into our glute hold. So with this one, just holding it there. And if you would like to add an arm pulse, you can. It can be weighted or unweighted. Up to you, but we're going to hold the bridge for 40 seconds today. Okay, let's go, guys. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes at the top. All your weight is in your shoulders. Now, just with this one, just make sure you're not flaring the chest. So you want to be able to see the top of your quads. If you can't, you need to suck your belly button into your spine. Good job. We've got 15 to go. Keep your bottoms lifted. Nearly there. In 2, 1, beautiful, relax. Come back down nice and slow. We're jumping up, we're going back into the sumo squat. Okay, let's start to get ready. In 2, 1, let's go. Focus on really driving out those knees or weighting heels. If you want, you can add an upright row or you can add some boxing. Looking good, guys. We're halfway. Stay strong. In 2, 1, beautiful. We're coming down to the ground. Into our side kicks. Just make sure that leg closest to the ground is bent. The other one's nice and straight on top, rolling your hips forward. Okay, let's go. Looking good, guys. Keep pulsing. Okay, we're going to swap sides now. So rolling over. Nearly there, 5 to go. 2, 1, beautiful. Rolling onto our back. Going into the hold. So just with the hold, just walk your feet into your bottom so they're nice and close. Okay, let's lift. Squeezing those glutes. If you want to add that arm pulse, you can. If not, you can just hold your arms out to the side. Keep lifting. 15 to go. Last ones in 2, 1. Beautiful. Come down nice and slowly. Okay, jumping up for our last lap now. Then we're going to go into a cool down. So grab those weights for me. Okay. Nice wide feet. Toes can be out on an angle. Let's go. Keep driving out those knees. All our weight is in our heels. Last 20 here. Looking good. Nearly there in 2, 1. Beautiful. Coming down to the ground. Okay, let's start to get ready. Resting on hand or elbow, hips forward. Let's go. Pulsing that leg. Beautiful. Let's swap sides. Feel that burn. We've got 10 to go. Doing a great job. In 2, 1. Beautiful. Relax for me. Rolling onto your back for the last exercise. Okay, feet into bottom in 2, 1. Let's lift and squeeze or weight in shoulders. Make sure you can see the top of your quads. Last 15, nice work, guys. Keep lifted. All the way in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come down and relax. Nice work today, guys. So that's the exercises. We're now going to go into a bit of a cool down. So I'm just going to get you staying flat on your back. Let's lift one leg up in the air. We're going to stretch out our hamstrings. So you can either hold onto the back of your hamstring or onto your calf. Make sure your foot is nice and flat too. How does everyone feel after that? Okay?
Good.
Nice and warm?
Yep.
Beautiful. Holding it here for a few more seconds. And then we'll swap over. Get you guys to swap over, swap sides for me. Nice, so just make sure that foot's nice and flat. We don't want it pointed. Holding it here for a few more seconds. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to get you to sit up onto your bottom. Your front leg is going to be bent at 90 degrees, and you're going to bring your leg behind back to 90 degrees, and then you're going to lean in the opposite direction. So we're stretching out your quad, and you may also feel it in your glute as well with this one. And if you're flexible, you can try and get right down. If not, just stay on your hands and lean into it. So bend those elbows. Everyone feel it in their quads?
Definitely, yes.
Beautiful. Okay, we're going to swap sides. So So front leg bent at 90, back leg bent at 90 also, then leaning to the opposite side. If you want it a little bit deeper, also bend those elbows back, leaning into it. Good job. We're just going to hold it here for a few more seconds.
Belle, I've got to get kids to school, but thanks very much.
No, that's okay. Have a good day, Lindell.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. See you later. See you next week. Okay, guys, we're going to jump up onto all fours now. So just make sure your hands are stacked in line with your shoulders, knees stacked in line with hips. We're going to lift up one arm and your eyesight's going to follow it. We're just going to hold that there for a few seconds, opening up the chest. And then when you're ready, we're going to thread through our arm and come down onto our shoulder. And if you would like the extra advancement, we're going to bring our other hand up off the ground, bending at the elbow, and you can hold onto your hip if you like. If not, you can just leave it up in the air. If it feels too much with your shoulder down on the ground, you can just leave your arm stretched up in the air, stretching out your chest. We'll hold it here for a few more seconds and then we're going to swap sides. Okay, let's swap sides. Come back to all fours for me. And we're going to target the other side, so lifting straight up. Your eyesight following your hand. And then if you would like to regress, thread through your arm, coming down onto your shoulder. And if you would like a further progression, bend that hand that was on the ground, bring it over to your opposite hip, holding it there so you're feeling it a little bit more in your shoulders. And knees apart, guys. We want that bottom still up in the air. Nice work, guys. So just going to hold it here for a few more seconds. Beautiful. Okay, I'll get you to jump up. Shake it out. You can sit on your bottom or you can stand up. Shake it out. If you would like to do further stretches, you can today, but I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got a little bit of a sweat up. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next week. I'm sorry about this morning with the password. Hopefully that won't happen again, but if it does, we will send out a password in advance for you guys. So have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you next week.
Everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Is that all right?
Okay.